Hey there, this is Randy with Oyster River Mushrooms. I am starting this vlog to start showcasing the beginnings of actually getting a mushroom business up and running. I am mostly starting it out as a hobby while I do my other things. I'm a full-time single parent, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to just focus entirely on the mushroom business to start. Obviously, with all that, it is quite expensive to begin. And one thing I've watched on all of the videos on YouTube is nobody is showing you how it goes from the very beginning. So, the trials, the tribulations, the hey, I'm starting out and just doing it in my closet or something like that. I am out here in beautiful Campbell River, British Columbia, out on Vancouver Island, and it is beautiful. We are actually in what's called a temperate rainforest, for anyone who doesn't know. So we have mild temperatures mostly throughout the year. So anyhow, I wanted to show you kind of how things are going to be starting for me, and the mess that I have to work with and contend with. So I am going to spin us around and we are going to go for a bit of a walk. All right, so my house, but I am huge mess with my garage right now. I have one of my friends, her stuff is being picked up today. That's caused a huge mess. And then we got to go into a portion of my garage, which I have to scooch by because there's so much stuff I got to clean up. It's a huge mess in here. Anyhow, this is not the area that I'm going to be working in. So this area over here, this currently is a bunch of storage that my parents use that I'm going to be moving everything out. This garden tractor is going to go sit in the greenhouse. All of their stuff is going to get moved up into one of the other outbuildings that they use that is large enough to house all of this plus, 5, 6, 7 more times of it. This is where I'm going to actually be growing. It's a garage, obviously, you can tell. I have to go through and have to do a bunch of insulation in here and have to do the ceiling, whatnot. And then if you take a look on the ground here, you're going to see I've got areas that I've marked off. So over here, this is going to be the walling for incubation, and then one fruiting chamber and a second fruiting chamber over here. So the fruiting chambers, they're just basically going to be a 60 by 60 by 80 hydroponic tent. There's going to be 2 of them, and then my fruiting chamber is roughly twice the size of that. So they're each, 5 feet by 5 feet, and then we have this will be roughly about 9.5 feet wide by 7 feet, or 9.5 feet long by 7 feet wide. And we'll see on heights. Now, aside from that, the great thing that I love about all this is that, sure, I've got all of that mess here, but then I got another door here. And then in here is where my lab is going to be. So I have to take this thing apart yet. Lots of extras that in order to take it apart, but the entire thing is 6 feet wide. It's 11.5 feet long for the entire room. I'm going to be taking off all this paneling and redoing a whole bunch of stuff. My flow hood and everything will be along this side. I am still debating on whether or not I'm going to drill a hole through to the outside to pull fresh air in from the outside and out everywhere else. So I live out in the country. I don't have to worry about a whole lot of other mess that could possibly be in here. We'll see. So this is the beginnings. What's going to end up happening over here with the door is I'm actually going to be pulling it out. It's going to actually, here, let's see if I can just pull this, run around here. Let me just close this up. It is such a mess right now because I'm trying to get things sorted out. So we're going to actually be walling this off entirely. So as you can see, we have got a nice, 6-inch area. So we're going to put a wall here so that it just walls it right off and go from there. And then, of course, where the hole would go for the flow is along here. So you'll see it's just empty. It's nothing but bush and tree, and we've got lots of life. So That is the beginning of what's going to become Oyster River mushrooms. The reason why I'm naming it Oyster River mushrooms is, if you listen, on the other side of the road here is what is the Oyster River. So I live out in paradise here. I can't even describe how beautiful it is. If you look up there, that's that outbuilding I was talking about that the stuff is going to go into. And the property is absolutely beautiful. My kids have a pool. I have a nice large garden that I will hopefully be doing some growing in this year, but I'm more focused on getting the business up and running. Can you hear that? Oh yeah. All right, so this is home, and it is the beginnings of the beginning. All right, I will continue on, and I will talk to you more. I will create more of these videos as we go, as I slowly build everything up. All right, talk to you later. Bye for now.